Hey everybody, today I've got a quick tip video for you guys that's going to tell you how to use a broken mechanic that is currently available to the heavy class to win more fights in the finals. If you play heavy in the finals, or if you're thinking about switching over to playing heavy, you need to be using this mechanic or else you are not going to be getting the most out of the class, and honestly, this singular mechanic will oftentimes decide entire fights. The mechanic that I'm talking about, and the one that you've been watching in the background of this video, is called the nuke. The nuke is simple to make but devastating to other teams, and it is why the C4, in my opinion, is an essential part to the heavy classes kit. All you have to do is place the C4, preferably 2, but 1 will also work if you don't have 2 at the time, onto any throwable object in the game, and then throw it at the enemy teams and use the detonate function on the C4 when it's close enough to the enemy. You'll get the best results if you place the C4 on any of the varying barrels throughout the arena, as they're all going to provide extra unique and useful effects. My personal favorite being the gas canister, because you can throw the gas canister, detonate it, cause a lot of damage, and it also creates that gas cloud around it that prevents people from pushing. Maybe it helps you hold the cash out a little longer, or just does extra damage. One thing that I should point out is that while you can use any barrel to attach C4 and throw it to, some barrels are a little bit more fragile than others. For example, the gas canister that I just previously mentioned, if it's shot, it will start leaking gas and causing damage to you, and I believe it takes less shots to actually explode, whereas the propane tank can take a lot more shots and you're going to be a little safer. Because if somebody does happen to get lucky and shoot your nuke, or maybe they know what you're doing and they target the nuke that you have in your hands, the ability to throw it and maybe tank one extra bullet before it blows up on you is huge, because if the nuke does blow up in your hands, it can kill you and potentially your teammates. I also want to point out that the nuke can be made with the light clasp using the breaching charge, but you only get 1 breaching charge and you have a lot less health as a light, so it's a little harder to get in a good position to throw it, and you risk a lot more trying to use the nuke on a light class. And that just about covers everything I wanted to cover here on how to make the nuke and how to use the nuke as the heavy class. If you guys like this type of content, or if you want more tips on how to use the light, heavy, or medium class in the finals, please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that like button down at the bottom of this video, and please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps the channel, and I hope to see all of you guys back for my next video.